Hello, this is Michaela of Studious Octopus, and I'm here doing the September 2016 UK GlossyBox unboxing. It just came in the post this morning. I do have those stickers where they have to disclose what's in it. I do have a nail polish sticker, which I do still wish you could say, I don't want this thing you keep trying to send me, but there we go. So this is a limited edition red box, and I think it is curated by Red Magazine. Not that it's particularly a magazine that I know anything about, but it is the Editor's Choice Red Edition. It's quite a pretty box. Let's see what's inside. Red theme continuing inside. There's our card. And we've got red wrapping, white ribbon, and the red and white sticker. Okay. So here is my box here and all of the contents. I should have an extra item this month because what I didn't remember actually correctly was which MUA palette I had actually picked. I got the Glitter Ball palette last month. Apparently that wasn't the one that I've actually picked, so they've sent me the Starry Night one as well, which is nice, but I guess it's not actually particularly a big deal to send these out as extra because they're such cheap palettes. And I'll just do the editor's letters here. So it is just this month's beauty news. Dear Glossies, I love the sense of possibility and new beginnings that September represents. Crisp mornings, plans, dreams, and a chance to shake up your bathroom cabinet, which is what we had in mind when putting together this exclusive red edition of GlossyBox. I tend to relax my skincare during summer, meaning September's the moment to breathe new life and products into my routine. I've been wearing very little on my lids and lashes these past few months, but now the season's upon us, the time has come to try a smoky eye again. To allow you to do just this, you'll discover RODIAL's amazing smoky eye pen and Too Faced's coveted mascara in this month's edit. Happy unboxing, and this is from Annabelle Megasan, I think that says, and that is the beauty director of Red Magazine this month. So we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items. Right, let's see how this goes. So first off is supposed to be this face mask. Ooh, it's one of those really big ones as well, a bit like the Star Skin one we had a while ago. So it's quite a nice fancy sheet mask. And this is the VITAMASQUES Hydro Face Mask. Inspired by Korean technology, this Instagram-worthy mask infuses your skin with a heavy dose of moisture and keeps it hydrated for up to 120 hours. That's nearly a week. Set to be just as big as sheet masks, hydrogel masks have a better ability to hold in moisture than their cotton counterparts, and what's more, they're made from a silica material that sticks to the face easier, no slipping. So yes, this is a sheet mask. It is just a sheet mask for all that they're saying it's this new fancy technology. And it is a single-use, single sachet, single face mask worth £7.99. It says the flavour I have here is Rose of Jericho, which Jericho extract enhances and further optimizes moisture retention in the skin. That's one whole mask. And we have pretty regular mask instructions, which is cleanse, apply, leave for 30 minutes, and then with gel masks and these sheet masks you rub in the excess, you don't wash it off afterwards. That's pretty typical. And I can also see here on the bottom in small print, while this is Hydro Face Mask, it says it's actually from Spa to You at the bottom there, which is a brand we've had before as well. And yeah, this is made in Korea. So there we go, that's the Hydro Face Mask. This will probably be quite good, it looks quite good. I remember the Star Skin one being really good. And this is sort of full size, one size, etc. So what's next? It's the smoky eye pen they were talking about. This is the RODIAL Smoky Eye Pen. It's very fussy packaging, plain black with a shiny silver writing. Let's see, RODIAL Smoky Eye Pen. Like many things 90s, a sexily cold waterline made its comeback this season. It's such a simple gesture, but it makes eyes look really pretty. Whether you want to create a neat line of jet black along your lash line or blend it out to create a smoky finish, the super rich pigment, gel texture and smudging brush mean your options are endless. And this is a full-size pencil. It is 1.2 grams or 0.04 ounces. And it is worth £17, so RODIAL is a bit more of a high-end brand. It's black. It's one of those plasticky style ones, not where, so you don't actually sharpen it. You sort of push the product up from the bottom, which I suppose is a little less messy. And yes, it's a very soft, very gel-like sort of black, but definitely a black that focuses. And then it will blend out and smoke out almost away to nothing, and then I assume you can layer it and layer it and layer it and layer it. But there we go, that's the RODIAL pencil. Worth £17.99, no, £17. What is next? It's a lip balm. Here we go. And it says this is also full size on the little sticker there. And this is the Organic Pharmacy Antioxidant Lip Balm. A rich, nourishing balm infused with shea butter, pomegranate, rosehip and vitamin E to protect and restore lips. Use it on its own or on top of lipstick to keep lips super soft. Its RRP is £12, which is a little pricey for a lip balm, but with the ingredients in it, it sounds very nice and very anti-aging. Hence why it's antioxidant. I know rosehips in particular are good for anti-aging because I have a facial oil that's rosehip. Let's squeeze some out. And yeah, it's just a clear, quite thick balm. There it is there. Not quite as thick as, say, the Lanolips, but it's definitely not sort of just a glossy, sort of gloopy lip balm type feel. It has a proper sort of coating effect. A little bit almost like petroleum jelly, but probably a bit nicer than putting petroleum jelly on your lips. And it has a very nice scent. It's sort of a little medicinal and a little floral, but like it's not particularly strong. It's nice. So there we go. It's a antioxidant lip balm and a good product as well for this time of year as it gets to colder weather and you want to keep your lips hydrated. What is next? That is the sneak peek we had last time. Here it is. This is it is a deluxe sample of some description. I'm not sure how big it is just yet. So this is the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. I know lots of people who rave about this mascara. The collagen-fueled formula thickens and lengthens lashes and gives them a beautiful inky black finish. Apply one coat for a subtle boost in volume and carry on building up for a more dramatic finish. So the full size of this is £19, but yeah, this is a nice sample. Still quite nice, cute packaging. You have all of the what it does and how it works. Lots of 100%, so a dramatic increase in volume, etc, etc, etc. And it's all thanks to the hourglass shaped brush, it says. So here's the little sample tube, which looks a lot like the real packaging. It's just much bigger, and then they do a waterproof version as well, which has sort of faux water droplets on it, which is nice. The net weight of this is 4.8 grams, which actually sounds pretty generous for a mascara sample. Like, I think big mascaras are only like 10 to 15 grams or something. So, and yes, it has a quite thick hourglassy type brush, but it's still that very traditional sort of bristly style brush rather than the newer silicone ones that you get. So that will be quite good for pushing up your lashes, and it doesn't look too thick and gloopy, because one of the things I didn't like in the end about the Revlon mascara, I think it was, it was very gloopy in the end, for all that the brush was really good. But there we go, that is the deluxe sample of the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara, which I will definitely be giving a go, and I'll have a price breakdown as well, because well, it says full size is £19. This isn't worth £19. So there we go, mascara. Next up is this thing here, which is a full-size, let's get that to focus, there we go, full-size Revlon Gel Envy Diamond Top Coat. Top off your favourite nail colour with a swipe of this tough lacquer that doesn't just make your mani last much longer, but gives nails a fabulous salon-worthy shine. It's formulated with Diamond Flex technology, TM, which promises to give your talons a chip-proof, long-lasting finish, a beauty cupboard staple bar none. And this is full size. It is 11.7 milliliters, which is actually a pretty big size. I think the Revlon nail polishes are sort of that bigger size usually though, but you can get much smaller ones. The RRP is $7.99. I take it this is just a gel effect top coat and not, yeah, it says Gel Envy. You don't actually need all the equipment you would need to do a gel top coat, otherwise most people probably wouldn't be able to use it. It says, shake gently, apply one coat, free of all the usual things that you'd want it to be free from. And yeah, it's just a top coat, which actually isn't a terrible idea because then you can use it on its own or you can use it on top of whatever particular colour of nail polish you like if you are into nail polish. So as nail items go, because I'm not super fussed about getting them, it could be worse. It's got interesting packaging, but there we go, that's the nail polish. I seem to have gotten a sample here of something else as well. I'll just pull that out and have a look at it. So this one isn't actually on the actual product card, but this is a superfood for your face from the Body Shop. It is a sample sachet of the Body Shop's new Himalayan charcoal purifying glow mask, which is actually quite a nice item to have, and charcoal masks are still quite popular now, so I will give that a go. But no, this isn't on the card. I think this is just a little bonus they've thrown in at the last second. And yes, as I've mentioned, last month I didn't get the correct palette that I actually picked, but I didn't remember that was the case. So they've sent me another MUA palette, which is quite nice. So this is the Starry Night palette. I'll just open it up and show you it real quickly. And there it is then. Can focus. And the Starry Night palette is lots of blues and silvers, and then this one very standout pink. But it looks very nice, and they all look like they're that light shimmery formula, rather than the matte ones or the sort of very, very heavy foiled ones that you can get. So that's quite nice. And like I said, in my catch-up, I do quite like the MUA eyeshadows. They're only £4. They're quite good value for money. But there we go. So I've got my palette that I didn't get last time correctly. So that was the box. I got, how many items was it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually 4 full-size items, the deluxe sample of mascara, the random sample of face mask thrown in on top of that. So actually a pretty good box this month, I think, for full-size and non-full-size and for number of items. And I'm just going to go away and tot up how much it's all worth, and I'll be back in a second. Hello, and I'm back, and I've worked out how much everything is, sort of all the proportions as well. And I'm going to go back over quickly how much everything was worth in the box, and then give the total box value. So first off we had the mask, that was $7.99. Then next off we have the pencil, that's £17. Then next off we have the lip balm, that's £12. And there is the nail polish, that is $7.99. And yes, there is the deluxe sample of the Better Than Sex mascara. This sample is 4.8 grams. The full-size product is actually only 8 grams, so you're getting more than half the amount you would normally, which makes this sample worth £11.40, which is a pretty good size. And then if you were curious, while it isn't on the card, this Himalayan charcoal glow mask full size is 75 milliliters and is worth £15. So this sample sachet we're getting is a £1 value sample sachet, which makes sense because when you buy sort of single sachet face masks and single sachet hair treatments, they're usually priced at about £1 because that's, I think, how much people are willing to pay for them. So that's added an extra £1 to the value of the box. So those are the whole of the box contents, and the total box value was £57.38, which is a nice, healthy, high value. And I do think this month it actually feels like it's worth it a lot more. We're not getting a £20 makeup pouch that is just has someone's particular name attached to it, which I get the impression lots of people really weren't that impressed by. That it gave the impression that we're getting this much higher value box than we really were. But this has actually got lots of quite nice looking items. You could do your full face of sort of eyes with mascara and eyeliner, got a nice lip balm to wear, something for your nails, and 2 separate single-use face masks, and I love getting face masks, so I'm quite happy with this box. Particularly looking forward to using the 2 face masks and probably the mascara sample. The other things I'm not as into. I'm sure they're nice enough as in their own way, but those are the things that I'm looking forward to using. So that was this box, the September 2016 UK GlossyBox. We also do have a quick sneak peek for October, and this is inside next month's box. You'll discover an innovative formula from Universal Beauty Cosmetics that will leave your cheeks and lips glowing with a subtle flush of healthy colour. It's the ultimate handbag hero to instantly pep up dull-looking skin. You can have a look at it there, and yes, it's like a sort of a pan stick type packaging where you can use it wherever you need to use it and just chuck it in your handbag or bag when you're not. And that will be what we get next month. Okay, so that was the box, and I will see you again next time. I wouldn't buy any of the rest of the stuff in the box, but I'll go through it item by item by item. Suddenly we're shooting things.
And so begins Eternal Darkness.